Welcome back. Today is December 18th, Friday, and on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets really quickly before diving into Yearn Finance, YFIUSD, see what has changed since the last time we have spoken, which was yesterday, and I'll tell you about my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're now giving away 4 free stocks instead of 3 upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and it will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please do also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations, opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it is extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. I will get to them a lot faster that way. Now, see what exactly is going on in the markets, even since my last post not too long ago. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, still consolidating in that symmetrical triangle pattern that's most apparent on the hourly time frame, and it does look like now Bitcoin price action is trying to break out of that symmetrical triangle pattern also on the hourly time frame. If you guys actually compare these two markets, at least these two symbols on the hourly time frame, they look very similar in the sense that they're both running in a symmetrical triangle pattern. However, I do think that when Bitcoin price action does not do too much and it's consolidating, this could make room for altcoins to catch up in the very short time frame. But if Bitcoin price action does anything crazy, like having a significant pullback or even a slight pullback, I do think that is still a cautionary sign, and altcoins could react negatively to it. So nothing is not something I would not pay attention to, and I will continue monitoring Bitcoin as well as the altcoins. Now let's take a look into YFIUSD and see what exactly is going on since yesterday. Yesterday I did say that the bullish case scenario would be for the price action to actually get a solid close above the daily 21 simple moving average, because that has been the signal between a downtrend and a reversal into uptrend, as you guys can see from this blue line right here. And now getting back on top of this daily 21 simple moving average would make me feel more confident that this is going to continue upwards. Now, let's take a look into a smaller time frame for the for Yearn Finance. On the hourly time frame, it's very apparent that the price action right now is running within an ascending triangle pattern, in my opinion. Ascending triangle patterns are bullish patterns, 63% chance of it breaking upwards. However, I think it's most apparent on a higher but still low time frame, the 4-hour time frame, because on the 4-hour time frame, there has not been any closes above this top trend line right here, which is at about, I would say about 28K, okay? So if I actually do see a 4-hour candle close above this top trend line of this ascending triangle pattern, I'll be a lot more confident that the price action is ready to go higher. Now let's take a measure target of this ascending triangle pattern. This would give us approximately about 31.3K approximately. However, may or may not be reached. Nothing in the market should be assumed to be 100%. Now, let's also take a look into the daily time frame as well, because a viewer of mine did point out a couple of days ago, and I have also brought it up, and that is, so far, the price action seems to be running within this rising wedge pattern. However, inside this rising wedge pattern, it could also look like a head and shoulders pattern. In order to actually avoid this head and shoulders pattern, in my opinion, would be for the price action to actually get a candle close, a daily candle close above 30K here, to actually negate this head and shoulders pattern, which is a bearish pattern. So I'll be looking for that close above 30K. It could possibly come soon. However, that's just my estimates. Let's see if the price action can actually break out of this ascending triangle pattern. If it does, I do think the likelihood of a close above 30K, at least on the 4-hour and on, would be likely. Now, let's take a look into what could possibly come next. Again, after 30K. After 30K, I do see that the major, at least the estimated resistance would be at about 34K. Again, depending on the day the price action hit it, would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 34K, because assuming that this price action would run within this rising wedge pattern, 34K or in that range would be approximately where the next resistance is. So these are my short updates on Yearn Finance for today. Let's explore the bullish and bearish case scenario. The bullish case scenario will still be for the price action to stay above this daily 21 simple moving average. However, let me point something out again for today, because I do think this could bring some insights, at least to myself. So this time, we are actually on top of the daily 21 simple moving average, but we do not have any other moving averages on top of the price action right now, unlike earlier this week. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame, we don't have any moving averages that are above us that could act as resistance anymore. On the hourly time frame, not as well. 6-hour time frames, we're above all moving averages. So is the 12-hour. And so is the daily time frame. And of course, on the higher time frames, which is kind of different from earlier this week, when we did see the price action did close on top of the daily 21 simple moving average. However, there were still other moving averages on other time frames that were above the price action then, but now we don't. So right now, it actually looks like the price action is more clear of resistance that's lingering above us. Now, that is the bullish case scenario. Stay on top of the daily 21 simple moving average, close on the daily time frame above the 30K level. And then the next price level I'll be looking at is in the neighborhood of about 34K, which is also in the top trend line of this rising wedge pattern. Now, the bearish case scenario is if we actually do start getting daily closes below the daily 21 simple moving average again. In that sense, and in my opinion, that would look bad and could tell me that the price action could take longer to actually work its way to the top trend line, and even possible to actually break this bottom trend line right here. I mean, I think that's still a possibility, but less likely. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Please let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you guys did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you guys manage your risk carefully, and if you do want to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. I'll see you next time.